Cut a 24-inch length of hook Velcro with self-adhesive tape, and then starting 1 inch from the end of the flagpole, begin sticking it down in as straight a line as possible. Make sure it is pressed down well. Refer to the flag construction document for more details on how to set up your flag. Set up the Tabata app. Set a countdown in the Prepare section so you can put your phone away while sampling. Set 30 seconds in work for your sampling period. Set 30 seconds in rest to examine the flag and collect ticks. Then set a large number of sets, like 40, so that the timer keeps repeating. Each collector can even customize their alarm in the app settings. Ticks will be sampled in 2 habitat zones on each property. Zone A is along the brushy edge adjacent to lawns, trails, gardens, and driveways. Zone B is in brushy or forested habitat at least 5 meters from Zone A. Here are examples of Habitat A. Sweep or drag the flag to include about a ½ meter into the lawn and about a ½ meter into the rough edge, pushing the flag under overhanging bushes and plants. The best technique is to smoothly sweep your flag back and forth so that both sides of the flag come in contact with the ground level on each side of the edge. Stop and check both sides of your flag after 30 seconds, which should allow you to cover 10 to 15 meters. Here are examples of Habitat B. This is the area of residential yards that is less or not maintained regularly, where there is likely more dense growth, weeds, briars, or other shady habitat where homeowners may not go often, but their pets might. When sampling Habitat B, you may push the flag in front or drag it behind depending on the degree and nature of the vegetation. In some areas, green briar can be an issue when sampling Habitat B. Snagging the flag can cause rips and getting untangled cuts into your timed sample. Best practice in such situations is to lead with your flagpole, keeping the flag on the ground as much as possible. You may have to lift your flag over dense areas of vegetation so that the flag doesn't get snagged. You can go past your 30-second alarm to accommodate for the amount of airtime of your flag in any given sampling bout. To get started sampling, place your humidity logger in a shady area between Zone A and B to record temperature and humidity. Select a starting location, then start the timer. Sample for 30 seconds. Examine both sides of the flag, checking carefully for ticks. If there are ticks, place them in the vial.
Paper forms will be used for the collection of data in the field. This information will be entered in REDCap within 14 days of collection, using your data collection sheet. Fill in the property identification number and the date assessed. Using the local weather information available online, note relative humidity, temperature, and any other relevant general weather conditions. Record the time you begin flagging and sample the zone following Step 5 guidelines in the field manual. When you are finished with the zone, place the sample ID sticker matching the tick collection to onto the sample label box. Using the flagging guidelines chart in Step 5 of the field manual, estimate the distance covered in meters. Record the distance, the number of ticks collected, the number of flagging intervals completed, and any notes where necessary. If you encounter a zone where no ticks were collected, draw an X in place of the sample label and use this label in the next zone where ticks are found.